Hi guys, welcome to another audio video, and I'm reading Job 22 of the King James Version Bible, and it reads, So these three men ceased to answer Job because he was righteous in his own eyes. Then was kindled the wrath of Elihu the son of Barashel, the Buzite, of the kindred of Ram. Against Job was his wrath kindled, because he justified himself rather than God. Also against his three friends was his wrath kindled, because they had found no answer, and yet had condemned Job. No, Elihu had waited till Job had spoken, because they were elder than he. When Elihu saw that there was no answer in the mouth of these three men, then his wrath was kindled. And Elihu the son of Barashel, the Buzite, answered and said, I am young, and ye are old, wherefore I was afraid, and durst not shew you mine opinion. I said, days should speak, and multitude of years should teach wisdom. But there's a spirit in man, and the inspiration of the Almighty giveth them understanding. Great men are not always wise, neither do the aged understand judgment. Therefore I said, hearken to me, I also will shew mine opinion. Behold, I waited for your words. I gave ear to your reasons, whilst ye searched out what to say. Yea, I attended unto you, and behold, there was none of you that convinced Job, or that answered his words. Lest ye should say, we have found out wisdom. God thrusteth him down, not man. No, he hath not directed his words against me, neither will I answer him with my speeches. They were amazed, they answered no more, they left off speaking. When I had waited, for they spake not, but stood still and answered no more, I said, I will answer also my part. I also will shew mine opinion. For I am full of matter, the spirit within me constraineth me. Behold, my belly is as wine which hath no vent. It is ready to burst like new bottles. I will speak, that I may be refreshed. I will open my lips and answer. Let me not, I pray you, accept any man's person, neither let me give flattering titles unto man. For I know not to give flattering titles. In so doing, my Maker would soon take me away. Okay, guys, so here we see where another has risen up. Obviously, another went with them who was younger than they, Elihu. And Elihu listened to them, and we haven't heard him spoken until this point in time, because Elihu was hoping, as he said, that they would be men of wisdom, seeing that they were his elders, and he thought that with age they would have gained wisdom and understanding, and he thought that the Spirit of God would be with them. If you realize, he acknowledged the fact that spirit is within man, and spirit drives man. Okay, it's the Spirit of God that leads you, either the Spirit of God or the spirit of the devil. Okay, all right, so he was waiting for them to actually speak to Job as to justify God, not to try and justify themselves, not to try and justify Job, but to justify God. But they did not do that, because they were being led by the spirit by an unclean spirit, and they did not realize. So they could speak of no knowledge, because no knowledge was within them. Evil was basically leading them. Okay, and they obviously didn't have much fear for the Lord, and so there was no wisdom in them either. So here we have Elihu basically rebuking them, saying that he thought that they would actually speak to their brethren Job and actually bring him to understand what is actually happened. But they didn't do that. They just basically condemned him. They condemned him. They spoke what they felt of themselves, not of God. But we know that it wasn't particularly of themselves, but of the spirit that was leading them, because they had a spirit that was guiding them, and it was not the spirit of God, as Elihu basically acknowledged here. Alright guys, so that's what's happening here. Elihu is just letting us know that, okay, he was there, he heard all that was happening, but he remained calm. He remained still. He listened and waited as the Spirit would have him do, the Spirit of God would have him do. And that's basically what's in this chapter. And so sometimes we see that it's the young that will actually lead the old. Age does not set a precedence for knowledge, and age does not set the precedence for wisdom or understanding either, because it's not with age that comes wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. It's only through God which we gain all that. And so guys, we need to remember all these things, okay? And just think on it and see how you can best apply certain things learned through the book of Job to your lives, right? And we'll continue on, and as we continue on, you gain more understanding, and I hope you will be able to apply some of the things to your lives. Alright guys, so I'm gonna leave you right here. Please remember to continue to walk in your salvation, and if you've not yet gained it, then seek it. There's no better time to begin than the present. Have yourselves a blessed day. Bye.